Basically, cold storage are generally two types. One is passive, other is active cold storage. Passive cold storage, that means generally it happens that there are cold storage where we keep the materials for a lengthy period, and that is being not taken very frequently, maybe after 4 days, 5 days, even months, say seed storage, like that. That is the passive cold storage. And active cold storage, this refrigerated warehouse require dynamic storage application where commodities can be put inside, and regular basis we are taking it out from there and putting once again inside. Say typical example is ice cream storage, frozen food, and this business nowadays is spreading enormously through the cold chain. And generally in active cold storage, what happened, there are various temperature zones. Earlier, we used to see our old days, there is cold storage for maintaining certain temperature. But nowadays, if it is a cold storage in various zones, some for say ice cream storage, they're maintaining minus 25 degrees centigrade. Frozen food, maybe minus 20 degrees centigrade. Some area they're maintaining 2 degrees centigrade. Mainly today's topics which I am going to discuss with all of you is humidity problem in cold storage. How does it occurs? Generally problem we faced in cold storage, wet floor and ice built up on the walls, floors and conveyors. Sometimes conveyor is coming from cold storage to the other area where is loading, unloading is being done. But due to icing, we face problem in the conveyor. In the floor, if there is ice formation, what happens, people can slip and fall down. So there is a problem. Even what happened due to this moisture, evaporator coils choked up by the ice building. And if that is there, we have to defrosting the coils, which means a lot of energy is being utilized. And what happened, we cannot control the temperature properly. So defrosting cycle is high. Then what happened, it may ultimately create problem in the product itself. Frost built up near the loading docks, and fog in the loading dock itself. Moisture absorption of the cardboard box, sometimes cardboard cartons. We are finding that all the products are put in the cardboard carton, and from the top, water is dripping down on the cardboard carton, and it got damaged. So this creating a problem to the cold storage. And defrosting and frosting is extra cost. Generally, this is the active cold storage. What happening, you will find from here, we are having a cold storage. This is the loading dock, and car, refrigerated car, it comes over here, bringing the product, putting over there, then we are putting in the cold storage. What happened, moisture travel, relative humidity outside is high, say 90% RH. Though we are going to have connected with the car, but this moisture travels from here, going to the loading dock, and ultimately it goes inside the cold storage and create problem. How does it happen? Have a look in this picture. These are coming, say we are maintaining a temperature in the loading dock, say 60 degree Fahrenheit. And dew point is 33 degree Fahrenheit inside. So what is happening, when it is coming over here, moisture, it travels from here, and there are fogs over here. Then there is fog inside this cold storage. There is ice on the floor, even in the ceiling, and sometimes water dripping from the ceiling itself. And we generally found this loading dock, we are having wet flow, which creates problem for the employee who are working over there. This is the live example of frosting. This we found in Unilever facilities, ice cream storage in Indonesia. And we had given them the solution, and it is for working fine. How does it work? I will come later on. This is the example of Unilever facilities. Once again, this you will see lot of this fog inside the area. Even if they cannot see the people, they cannot see the product itself. This is the, once again, you will find all the ice formation over here, and even this passing this area, they are having a problem if ice is there. This once again another picture of that area, and you will find ultimately there are ice on the floor. You will find all these icing, moisture has traveled from outside to inside, and all this cartoon you see, it is got damaged due to moisture absorbing and as well as dipping from the ceiling itself. Mainly, we have found that when air conditioning is being designed, the cold storage nowadays are made by pop panel of say 120 millimeter, 100 millimeters. So moisture coming from outside to inside through the walls is very minimum. But main, it is coming from the door opening. It is from the fresh air. Permeation load is very minimum over there. Then people load, product load, cracks, wet surface, and wall if it is open. And we supply dehumidifier to the cold storage. What happened? It improved worker safety. That means if there is no ice, so what will happen? People can work properly. Ice and frost-free storage ensures quality of the product because there is no damage in the product itself. Reduce electrical and mechanical failure because if there is ice on these, so there will be a problem in evaporative coil. Less downtime as we have to defrost, then what will happen? We have to defrosting cycle is high, then definitely then downtime will be higher. Lower the maintenance cost, of course, if you are controlling humidity in the room, then maintenance cost will be very lower. Reduce defrosting equipments. Of course, if you maintain humidity inside the cold storage, then your defrosting equipment in itself is going to be reduced. Increase efficiency of the evaporator. All of us know the ice is a good insulator. What is happening when there is a ice on the evaporative coil? So it will not perform as per the efficiency. Generally, we did the moisture load. What happened? Various sources you will find mainly permeation load. That means to the wall, very minimum amount of moisture comes as the permeation load. Product load, so there is nothing. Then people who are working inside, they also give moisture. Then exterior wall, it gives little moisture, cracks little bit of main door activity. As soon as we are opening the door from the loading area, moisture travel to the inside the your cold storage. So that is the maximum area. Then what happens in the fresh air? If there is a little bit fresh air, it brings a lot of moisture from outside to inside. That creates a problem in the cold storage. Psychometric chart presentation, I am not going to discuss on that. This is very technical. I don't know. Now, what happening, you will find over here how we control the humidity. Because we do manufacture a desiccant dehumidifier. In the dehumidifier, there is a rotor which absorbs moisture. So from the, say, here docking area, loading area, what we happen, we take moist air, is passed to the rotor, and then after a coil, it circulate inside the room. Similarly, from both sides, if this side we are taking air, suppose somebody wants to have make the pressure inside the room, then fresh air, it passes through the rotor, then we cool the air, then that cold air is pumping inside the room. So we can maintain a lower dew point inside the room so that that moisture doesn't travel from here to the cold storage. And as we discussed, nowadays we are having, say, ice cream storage. If we are need to maintain minus 2 degrees centigrade, or even nowadays we are maintaining minus 25 degrees centigrade also. And there is another is candy storage, which is 10 degrees centigrade. What happens? As we are maintaining low dew point over here or low moisture, the moisture travel from area to ice cream storage is going to be reduced. Still, if little bit of moisture, we can have a separate unit over here, which can takes away all the moisture in ice cream storage. Similarly, from the candy storage, we take out all the moisture. So if we do this, definitely the problem can be totally manageable. So we have supplied a lot of units across the country and across the globe, especially in Southeastern Asia, where humidity is very high. So this is very useful, the desiccant dehumidifier. Thank you. This is a small presentation. I hope I'll be able to control myself within the limited period. Otherwise, we could have a lot of slides, but I thought that this is the main theme which has to be go to the who are there in who have already joined with us. They must know why we face problem in cold storage due to moisture. Thank you.